From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's at my bar, where all are welcome to tell their story. Brought to our good friends at Foodies Care, a great organization helping the hungry and the homeless right here in Northeast Florida. We got a great show lined up for you this time around. We're going to talk a little architecture. We're going to talk a little lab testing, talk a little real estate, talk a little mergers and acquisitions, and how we're going to put it all together. No one knows until the end, but it's always fun getting there. So let's start with the panel. Dez Merrow is up. She's with CARR, the commercial real estate firm here in Jacksonville. How are you, Dez?
I'm doing well.
How'd you like that? Merrow.
Very good.
Yeah, okay.
Very good.
You threw me off, so I had to go with the last thing I heard. Tell us about CARR and what you guys are into.
So we are the largest buyer-tenant rep in the United States, focusing specifically on healthcare.
Okay.
Primarily independent practitioners. So we help doctors, dentists, veterinarians find space, negotiate land, buildings, leases, and we do renewals too, which a lot of companies don't do.
Okay. How long have you been in that world?
I've been in that world for about 8 years, but I've been in healthcare here in Jacksonville for about 36.
You have. What'd you do prior? What was
So
the healthcare role?
prior, I did, believe it or not, IT for dental-specific companies. So I've been in almost every dental office in Jacksonville.
Okay.
And then before that, I worked for a very large supply company called Patterson Dental.
Okay.
I was with them for quite a while. And before that, I worked in dental offices. So dental-specific.
So it helps you a little bit, obviously, when you're doing your job now, right?
It does. It helps me a lot because I understand the business of dentistry and the business of healthcare. So when a client comes to me and says, hey, Des, I want to do XYZ in my practice, I can say this is the right place for you.
Yep.
Or at least direct them to where they're going to be the most profitable.
Have you heard of Prime Vet and Prime Med over there? So my friend Charlie Lasky, he's my good friend. He owns, do you know Dr. Lasky?
I do know Dr. Lasky.
Okay, cool concept, right?
Yeah.
Have the four-legged creatures on one building and the two-legged creatures in the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's got it going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, Ken Yager's back, Newport Advisors Corp. You're buying. You're like Richard Gere in Pretty Woman, aren't you? You're buying, you're selling, you're cutting.
That's what people. That's what people think. This is where we have to change the narrative, right?
Okay.
That's why we're here.
Okay.
Well, I am that person who is going to help save the jobs. I'm your last best friend.
Okay, you're saving companies.
Yes.
Okay.
Richard had a different
Yeah,
idea.
he did. He
yeah.
was chopping them up.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to
My
do opposite.
apologies.
No, that's fine. No, but that's a great way to segue because that's what people think when I walk in.
Yeah.
And we're saying, no, we're actually your last best friend. Everyone else is forsaking you. Their stories run out of time. Your company is not going where it's supposed to.
Right.
The dream is about ready to end. We're that last shot. We're that get out of jail free card. Help save the jobs, help put everything back in place.
Okay.
It's called turnaround management, but it's really about making sure that the companies get their, keep their employees that they've worked so hard at. What I like to say is, I love capitalism. I love America.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Got my red, white, and blue on today.
Good, man. You look good.
So many times, but capitalism can be a rough sport, and for small businesses, terrible. And so we focus on turnarounds for small business, because those are the guys who are helping create the jobs in this country and paying half the taxes, paying for creating all those jobs, and yet when they get in trouble, there's no backstop. There's nowhere to go.
Right,
Who's going to help me?
Right, yeah.
That's what we do.
Circles down the drain.
Yeah.
Where do you normally start in those? Financial, or is it management, or both, or what do you?
We're going to get a story from management about their financials and then try to figure out what happened operationally.
Okay.
And pull all that together.
Yeah.
You're going to hear from us a really strange phrase called 13-week cash flow model. And it was, huh? Yeah. But that is, we try to teach companies how to develop a cash flow culture.
Yeah. Well, times 4 is 52 weeks, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. There's that, and there's a whole bunch of other reasons. It's not because 13 is an unlucky number and you look unlucky.
Yeah.
It's about because there's a focus on the here and now. We're going to look at this, not a year's budget. We're going to look right now, what's happening right in front of you, and then try to get everyone to understand their actions, that operational thing we said we're hunting, turn that into what's the cash flow impact of that. Mm-hmm. And now the story, and so now everyone in the company can start thinking that way. Mm-hmm. We all save our own jobs.
There you go.
And we
don't commingle funds. That's what you should not do. Right?
That is a bad one.
That's right.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Absolutely. Great to have you back on the show. Mike Rosen's here from Mike Rosen Architects. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good.
You're an architect.
I am.
That's a cool field. I was saying you must be a great drawer. You're like, you think everybody could be a great or drawer?
It's a trainable skill.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Because tracing can turn into without the trace.
It's
or what?
practice. It's just, getting, trying to get your ideas onto paper.
Okay.
Initially you do it badly, and then you iterate, and the more
Okay.
you do it, the better you get.
Did you have this skill early, or did you develop it, or what was your story?
I kind of started late in life. I started architecture school at Temple University. But the
At the
first
Temple a couple times.
That's right.
Played in the vet.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
terrible field. But
Love
they were
those-
nasty, those kids. Those
love
city
those
kids,
birds,
they were
right?
tough. Temple kids were tough. They were from the city. They were dirty and tough. Sorry to interrupt you.
No worries.
That's how my brain works.
And it was a good team back then when I went to school.
Yeah, they were
late
tough.
80s.
Yeah.
And so I went to Rome, studied art and architecture there, and so it's a lot of practice and playing around and sketching. But really, the pivot and really what we're here to talk about today is how AI is affecting all of that, because it's a game changer.
Yes.
5 years ago, I used to have 33 employees, doing a certain couple $1 million worth of work. Today, I have 0 employees.
Okay.
And I produce twice as much work.
Right.
All by myself.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
get
a
it.
game changer.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my 2 questions. How do you make it your own? And do you have to tell people that it's AI generated?
Absolutely.
You do, okay.
First of all,
Okay.
the way you make it your own is I trained the AI agents for 2 years and uploaded 38 years of my legacy work.
Okay.
So
okay,
every
now I got
time
it.
I'm
So it's
using
through
a
your stuff.
reference, it's
I
my
got you.
stuff that
Gotcha.
it's regenerating, right?
Okay.
So that's mine, number
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Number two, you train various agents the way you want them to behave based on your legacy material.
Yep.
Right, so
I
your
get it.
administrative assistant has all your contracts. Your art director has all your previous sketches, like that. So they're acting as you.
It's like a robot that you've programmed to do what you want it
That's
to
correct.
do. Yeah. That's fascinating, man. Good for
amazing.
you. Well, I was saying off the air about music. Like I wrote these songs, put them into Suno, and I wrote them, but it's not my voice. So I feel like kind of weird. Like I don't know how to call that my own when I didn't sing it.
We have 2 separate studios. There's a traditional architectural studio, and we have an AI design studio.
Yeah.
So all the clients that are working in that studio
Yeah.
know that everything is being generated by AI.
Yeah.
So
But it's AI of your work.
That's correct.
Over 30 years.
That's correct.
different than
Yeah.
just all over the place,
That's right.
Well, great to have you on, man. Oh, the promenade you were talking about, that's one of your
the
projects?
Promenade in Palm Coast is a local project that I've been working on. I'm doing all the tenant fit out works for the retails on the first level.
Yep.
That's all being done with AI. So all the graphics
cool.
and all the renderings and all of that. So
Yeah.
cool
I bet
stuff.
that's fun to do.
Absolutely.
All right, well, great to have you, my friend. All right, Randi Beesing's back. Any lab testing, and what'd you say? ARCpoint Labs,
ARCpoint
a
Labs
new
to the mix.
a new venture. You've been here before, but it was when we were downstairs. So that's like
Downstairs. Pre-COVID,
4 or 5 years ago, something like
minute
that.
ago.
And you're growing. Congratulations.
Yeah. So probably
That's
when we were here
awesome.
before, we had 2 locations. We're just in the process of building out a 4th location
Yep.
in Clay County. So we'll have 3 in Duval and 1 in Clay County.
Okay.
So ARCpoint Labs was a year and a half ago a competitor, went into a joint venture with Any Lab Test Now. So now all of our stores will be
Take
dual
out the
branded.
competition.
That's
I
right.
get it.
Can't beat them, buy them.
One way or the other.
So Any Lab
Cool.
Test Now is a healthcare solution for uninsured, underinsured people. We don't take out health insurance.
Okay.
People can come in, order their own lab work, take control of their own health. We do everything from the clinical lab work your physician would order to food sensitivity, allergy testing, micronutrient testing, wellness, functional health kind of things. Some GI biome testing now. Lots of genetic tests. We just started offering a genetic test for Alzheimer's
wow.
gene.
Awesome.
So that's really big hit all
Big.
of a sudden.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah.
seeing me soon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know. I said
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
sign up
yeah.
first. And then we do methyl dilation. Probably
Okay.
see that on Joe Rogan podcast. Talks a lot about that anti-aging things.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of those things. And then drug testing, DNA paternity testing.
Okay.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Who's the baby daddy? So,
Yeah. There you go.
so those are fun.
There you
And
go.
then we just do a lot of things like with local universities. We do now they're requiring sickle cell testing.
Okay.
They're requiring now. I think high schools are starting to test for.
Which size facilities do you work out of?
So our locations are somewhere between 1,000 to 1,200 square feet, but
Okay.
they're pretty efficient in
Can,
space.
can you work with
I
that?
was going to say, if you need help finding more.
Right, I
That's
know.
what
Darn,
it
we
is.
just
Yeah.
found one,
Yeah.
but we will be moving more.
Yeah, you will. It sounds
And we
like you're
just
expanding.
used the architect, not
Yeah.
AI, but
Yeah.
so all the things. But
We
yeah,
need
so we're
industrial
just
space.
That's great.
out there offering healthcare solutions and allowing
Yeah.
people to come and order their own labs. And then the ARCpoint side is more employer solutions based, so they do
Yeah.
more of the background checks, drug screening, DOT, driver management, consortium pools, things like that.
I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I can't stand it when I go to the doctor like, oh yeah, by the way, you got to go to the 2 lab places that you go to, and they want to charge like a ton of money. I'm like,
right.
You know, then people are like, I don't forget it. I won't get. I still get it, but still, you're like, man, come on, like, what are you talking about?
So we're definitely cost effective.
Good.
You know, one of the big examples I always use are like people who are going through in vitro fertilization. They have to have a lot of lab work done, and insurance doesn't cover that a lot of times.
Yeah, right.
We're a fraction of the cost of what they would pay.
Good for you, man. Helping people out. That's great. All right, 4th of July is coming up in a couple of days. 250 years. Fantastic. What are you going to do? I'm going to start with you, Randy. What are you going to be doing, and what does 4th of July mean to you?
So we are going to be spending it with family. Our oldest daughter will be in town from South Florida with our grandson, and then our youngest daughter lives here with our granddaughter. Cool. So the kids will all be home, taking the weekend off. We'll close our business on Saturday. We're normally open on Saturday.
Yep.
We'll be closed on Saturday, so we'll just be shooting fireworks and cooking burgers and
Baby mama's got to wait a day.
That's right. That's right.
Wait till Sunday.
That's right.
So, what does it mean to you?
You know, I think we just live in a great country. I think we live in just the best place in the world with the freedoms that we have, the ability to own a small business and be successful at that. We've been in business for going on 8 years, and we've just been able to really expand and grow our business. And, you know, we've hired some people that may struggle getting jobs in other locations. And I think only in America do you get to give people second chances.
That's right.
And build your business on that.
Great call. How about you? What do you say, Mike?
Well, I live in a nature preserve in St. Augustine. And we have a pier that goes right into the river.
Okay.
And the fireworks in St. Augustine's are right over the horizon there. So we have the whole family came down from North Carolina. We're going to be watching the fireworks from the pier.
That's great.
Right there.
That'll be a good time.
And I'm a naturalized citizen. I became American at the age of 16.
Really?
Yeah. So, in terms of becoming American and being American, for a naturalized citizen, it's a completely different thing. Yeah. I'm living the American dream, right? I was born in Israel. I came here at the age of 9, and grew to have a huge business and lots of cool projects all over the country. So that's what it means to be in America.
Story. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Ken, how about you, man?
I'm on Amelia Island. We're going to have friends in, and I am going to smoke a 12-pound brisket.
Oh, nice.
So I am very excited.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So that is the center of my attention for this weekend. For me, the 4th of July and this independence in this country means so much. I have my family. I'm the 5th generation. The country came over from Europe.
Okay.
And we have family members who have been in the military. Some who lost during the wars, but my mom and dad met in the military. And so I was not born in their service times. Yeah, right. But because they met through the military, I became a person, and I've blessed family. Yep. So I just think and that's something you just get great out of this country. As before I mentioned, I am very interested in helping save jobs, just like you. The capitalism and the second chance. Yep. I'm that second chance guy. Yeah. And I give people that opportunity, and I love that I can help people who are really trying and just need that one more break. Yeah. So I'm here for that.
That's great. And it's right there.
Yes.
Right. All right, Dez, how about you?
All right, so I live in Yulee, which is very close to the island, so I'm going to need to know what time the brisket's ready. We typically, on the 4th of July, we take the boat out. Family comes up, we take the boat out, and we anchor out at Fort George every year and just spend the day, reveling in the sunshine. Awesome. And then we go watch the fireworks on the river. So that's typically what we do. Cool. What it means to me, both of my parents were immigrants. They became citizens. My dad's from Cuba, my mom's from Panama.
Okay.
And so, my mom came under different circumstances than my dad. My dad struggled to get here, and my mom came because she was with college in San Francisco.
Okay, cool.
So, it meant different things to both of them, but I think the bottom line is that this is the country of opportunity. Yeah. And it behooves me to celebrate that opportunity every year, because without it, I would be in, and I've been to Cuba, not somewhere I would want to live. Right.
Sure.
So
that's great.
There's a lot to be said for being an American citizen.
No doubt. Great stories by everybody. I'll be in Orlando, dance competition for my youngest, a national competition. All my girls dance, so she's the youngest. The number 2, as I call her, she choreographed the dance, so it's a little family affair finished top 10 last year in Chicago, so we're looking for Be. Told her you better not come home without a victory. No, I'm just kidding. But be looking
Can't
for
be
it.
worse, right?
Yeah,
You got to
exactly.
be better. Right?
And as most of you know, my father, he fought for this country back in World War II and was a prisoner of war for 11 months over in Germany. Came back home, played football at Rutgers. Went to work for Prudential for 35 years. Raised 6 kids, 4 with my mother. I'm the youngest, and was a great dad. He died a long time ago at age 75, but he left a great impact. And without men and women today in the military, we don't have the life we have. So God bless them all, man. They're the best.
My son's in the Army. He's a flight
Oh,
medic in the Army.
all right.
So
God bless him.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I love
absolutely.
it.
Thank you.
All right, guys and gals, thanks so much for being here, and happy 4th of July. That'll do it for us this time around. You can check out all their great profiles. The landing page of this show will come out on. Just circle or scroll down a tiny bit, hit their names. You'll be able to see how you can contact them and learn a little bit more about what they're doing. Maybe you can use their services. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Y'all be cool out there, and we're going to see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.